Welcome everyone to the Oruga Podcast.
Welcome.
Are we live? We
are
are live.
It's like we're echoing in a cave.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
And here is your mouse, Nolan. There you go.
Thank you for
the
joining
duties.
us.
It's good to see you guys. It's good to have the band back together.
Man, oh man.
How is life?
It has been wonderful besides the cold in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Screw this weather.
It was really nice a couple days ago, too.
Clicking on something else.
Yeah, you're clicking on something really
shit.
dangerous, actually.
I was like, where's the fucking mouse?
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you're clicking
Technical
on some really dangerous stuff.
is.
I'm just going to tell you. There you go.
All right, let's scoot the mouse.
The
There we go.
The weather has been really weird down here in Cincinnati, Ohio.
And the
It's been
Midwest.
Real hot, then real cold, then real hot again, then real cold. I have a crazy headache every day because of it.
Me too.
You know, I still see snow, still like where they plowed it.
Mm-hmm.
Where we used to hang out next to the...
Yeah.
They plowed all that snow and still left it there, and it's not melted yet.
Really?
I was like, damn, this snow's just sticking around.
Yeah.
It's global warming.
I think it's going to snow again, and that snow's not going to melt yet.
It would be really nice if it snowed one more time because I didn't really get my winter fix, if that makes sense. I mean, it was...
The
What?
groundhog said 6 more weeks. I can see it.
Sure.
Yeah, me too. It just got colder
I
like
can
the
see
next
just
day.
I can see another snowstorm happening.
Yeah. I think it will. Because we got to Scots-free. We just got off Scots-free, it felt like. Like, there was a rain and it just took away all the snow. I know, dude. I know.
I almost died in that last snowstorm. What do you mean you didn't get your... I'm done with it. I could go next year,
I
no
felt
snow, and be happy.
handicapped. I just was like, I'm not going to move my car at all because I don't even trust the roads.
It is crazy.
You know, with my Jeep, it's really nice. It's really nice.
Ah, that's
It's
why.
really nice to
that's
drive
why.
around, my Jeep.
It makes sense now.
I know.
Shall we watch
Yeah.
some clips?
Let's do it. That
Kahayas,
Let's start with
that was
Preston's. We
quite
always
the
start with mine.
organization method you had prior.
I think we should go with number 1, personally.
All right.
Yeah.
We have contender number 1.
Today's a rapid fire episode.
Of Ziggy. See her stomping? She's letting me know that there's a black bear coming. She stops and she's listening. Now she turns and looks at me and stomps.
I don't know
How
why
did
there's
she
a
know?
narrator.
I know,
I didn't
right?
realize there was a narrator on this video.
And all of a sudden,
It's one of those videos you watch on mute in the bathroom. On the shitter.
I was taking a shit while I watched this video. Yeah, seriously.
and look who's
National
coming up over the bank.
Geographic.
Now here he comes.
How does this Mother Nature woman know? Deer stomping means there's a black bear nearby.
She's a good mama. She was
Man.
warning me when Gary's
Or,
getting things ready.
That's pretty impressive to know that stuff.
yeah.
I would
It's
agree.
like weird outdoor knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck do you know that about deer?
Yeah.
It's like knowing the same thing. It's like knowing whether you stand up or run away. When you know that analogy, like if it's black, fight back or
Yeah.
whatever.
Also, do you think she narrated after or before?
I think afterwards.
Or like during?
I think afterwards. Yeah.
Afterwards?
Yeah.
So that she looks like she knows her shit.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. Everything on the internet's so fake.
Mm-hmm. Well,
We're not fake. We're live right now.
it's fucking true. And I mean, the reason why I brought this video because we watched those black bears. No, maybe they were brown bears that climbed up that tree, that tree stand, and those two people were like, hunting and.
And they got sniffed by the bears.
Yeah.
They just were like laughing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Damn
they
near.
were black bears.
They were black bears.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn
yeah.
near shit their pants.
Yeah, and so I've been recommended way more bear content recently, and so,
That's so weird.
yeah,
Crazy.
The thing about deers is I don't think they're like prey for bears, are they?
I could imagine that they would be.
I feel like bears are kind of like us to where they decide what they want to eat, like what they prefer. I feel like some bears,
Just on, like on a routine basis. They're
don't
like,
know.
oh, I'm feeling deer today, or I'm feeling honey.
I think it's the food supply because it's either like
Yeah.
bears eat berries or they eat fish, but they can definitely eat a deer.
Bears do have a varied diet compared to like the rest of the animal kingdom.
Yeah, I think they have a wide variety.
Berries? That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy that a big ass animal like that is eating berries.
It's just sustain itself. It is nuts.
Yeah.
But like if you have so much fish and you have so much berries and you have so much like meat, like I feel like they like the berries more because it's like sweeter than meat. I feel like meat is kind of like lower on the list. But then also like bears can also eat garbage like raccoons as well. So it's like if there's no food, they're gonna come into our towns and stuff and take our leftovers.
I remember us getting into bear content in the early days.
Mhm.
I think I showed you guys like a hairless bear. I don't know if you guys
I
remember.
remember those.
So gross looking.
The rat-looking creature.
I'm not gonna show that on this episode.
Yeah.
It's just so grotesque.
Don't do number 2. I think we actually already watched this video, which is it's kind of a fake video.
Yeah, it was a horse, wasn't it?
I don't really know,
But
but
it was horse nibbling at the tent, and like a pack of wild horses, wasn't it?
to be honest, we could rewatch it if you want to.
Let's rewatch it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Is it really a bear?
It's supposedly.
Oh hell no!
Oh
Yeah,
my
fuck
God.
that. Nope.
Can you turn it down a little?
Yeah, of course.
That just sucks. Out in the rain, out in just getting it stomped on by a grizzly. Well, actually, are brown bears and grizzly bears the same?
Technically, I thought so. Yeah,
I think they are. Yeah.
I think they're.
I think they
yeah,
are, too.
I think the brown bear is just a
grizzly's
grizzly.
just like another adjective for
Sure.
it.
Just another pseudonym.
Dude.
I remember hunting
No
them,
way.
them bitches on
Red Dead, yeah, it's so
They're-
fun on Red Dead. Yeah,
Like pump fucking 12 shots from dual wielding revolvers into them, and you're like, how are you not dead?
yeah, yeah, it's really fun on Red Dead. I don't believe this video is real, personally.
Dude, where did it go? Yeah, no, I'm good.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to go frame by frame, but
Yeah,
that was early on. It was like 2 seconds, so it could easily be edited.
yeah.
Didn't move at all.
This next video is fucking crazy though. Feels real as shit.
We've seen this before, haven't we? Or maybe I've seen it personally.
I don't
They're
think so.
crazy, dude. They're crazy.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Them National Geographic photographers know their shit.
I mean,
They stood on
could you run towards a bear?
Oh,
Feeling that
I gotta
confident?
Google
No.
something real quick.
Definitely not. I'd never do that.
Yeah. I don't know what I don't know what I would do in that kind of situation either. Like would I have enough confidence to be able to look a bear
In the
that
eyes. and
in
go,
the eyes
"Ooh."
and as it's galloping towards me? I don't know, man.
No.
I don't know.
I feel like they just came out with one, and it was like in the nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot what it was called, but like they have cameras now that capture everything in the dark,
Oh yeah.
and they just came out with like this.
Film to showcase that. In the
Yeah,
wild.
it was just like a complete film just in the dark. I don't know. Maybe it's not National Geographic, but
Was it a documentary?
um,
Documentary
yeah.
in the dark.
What would you call that? Just like
I just do
Night-
it in the dark.
Yeah, no, I
night
don't-
vision.
You know.
Yeah, it was like this shit, but not Netflix version.
Sure.
That sounds dope.
I swear it came out recently. It wasn't the 2021.
I love me a good documentary of the BBC documentaries where it's like Earth.
Right.
Those were so good. Like with David Attenborough as the narrator.
When I was in
Yeah.
elementary school, they sat us down and made us watch like dang near that whole collection.
Yeah.
I was like the educational movie when like the teachers didn't have anything to give us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was that?
Mm-hmm.
I wish mine was more exciting. I just had the Magic School Bus, man.
We watched that too. Magic
Sure.
School Bus I'd prefer that because there's no like story for real in Earth. You're just watching animals.
That's
it's like
true.
watching a screensaver.
I so disagree
Animal
with
Planet
you.
and Earth. Earth as a documentary is just like tasteless.
I think-
in a way.
I
Like
think
there's some funny moments, but like
funny moments.
I'm
What are you
looking for
talking
the
about?
memes,
Funny.
dude. I'm looking for me. Like
Man,
the dancing
any-
bird.
Yeah, but any like sea documentary, I'm so fucking into. Like submarine documentaries, they're so fucking dope. Cave documentaries too, where they go into caves. Come on, dude.
I'm a loser.
You don't like that shit?
I'm a loser.
All right. All right.
You
Fair
want to
enough.
hear a conspiracy?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I don't know where this came from. I guess
Mhm.
talking about caves and just like faraway lands. But I was on Twitter one day and I was scrolling and I seen the Pope. He has on one of his garments, it's a crop, not like a crop circle, but it's like one of the crop idols in like one of the islands like Peru or something.
Oh yeah.
And it's on one of his garments and it was like the craziest shit that I seen. I was like, why does he have that on his garments?
You know,
A crop.
there
It
was
like I'll show it to you real quick.
I heard of how the Catholic they in like the St. Peter's Basilica, they brought in a
What is that? Yeah, Atacama giant on the Pope's clothes. Always on Twitter. This
Oh
shit.
wow.
Yeah.
whoa.
That's
It's not
crazy.
quite a crop circle, but it's like I feel like everyone's had to have seen it at some point. You know? It looks
Yeah.
familiar, right?
Can you look up the Akamama giant? Oh.
Wow. But people drew that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's on the Pope's garments as well. So it's like
Is this like an
it's only
ancient
viewed
crop?
from space in a way.
Is this like an ancient crop, or like is it like something that people maintain? So if that,
I don't think people maintain that stuff.
I see.
I think they etch into the ground and then that's it. They just
I
let
see.
it go.
Huh. Showing respect to the local idol. I don't know.
They don't do idols though.
Yeah, the church is all about
Jesus.
At least the Catholic Church is.
Yeah,
Because if you're the Pope of it, the first or whatever commandment is no other idols.
You know, so to go on that subject, I've heard some things about how the Pope that was recently selected was not Francis. Well, who's he's the most recent? Oh, okay, then my apologies. It is Francis.
Okay.
So I heard that when Francis was selected, they're actually, well, in the selection process, they reselected. So there's like they do the smoke signals at the Cardinal Chapel. I don't really know what they call it. Do you remember?
Just like the
Do you know what I'm talking
Vatican,
about?
The office.
Yeah, there's like this little church that they all the cardinals convene in to be able to vote
Yeah, and
for
then
the
they have a
Pope.
chimney that they all sit around, and then they wait to notify the public
Sure, and they
that they've finally found someone.
right, so they like blow black smoke, and then they if no one has been selected, and then they have white smoke come out of the chimney when someone's been selected. And, that was their process for thousands of years. And for one moment, they let out white smoke to signify that they selected a pope. And then they had black smoke come out. And that was the first time that's ever happened in the Catholic religion. This is where the conspiracy goes in, is that they selected a pope, then there was a disagreement about that, then they reselected a pope. And so ever since then, stuff like this of them having other religious idols come into the church and have the fucking pope have logos on his that's the first time I've ever seen
Ancient idols.
Yeah.
From crop
And that's a
circles.
false god, right? For all
is it a god?
well, I'm just saying, for all intents and purposes, the Catholic religion would view that as a false god. And so it's a little weird that,
Is that a false god, or is it
could
like
be viewed as a false god, or to others this could be viewed as a miracle or some shit. Be like
Sure.
the angels came down and marked the land.
Yeah.
I mean, is that just like
That's
just
a really good way to
drawing?
look at it, actually.
Yeah.
What?
Could that just literally be like a drawing someone drew, and like people kept drawing it? Like, oh, this is cool. Like, is this really like one of their ancient gods? Is that really what that symbol is?
I don't.
It's the Atacama giant.
What does that mean? Atacama giant.
Could you look it up on Google?
Like, what is the meaning of that symbol?
I'm curious what the description of that is. Because what is the Vatican?
If you're ever in Chile, go check it out. A historical landmark in the Atacama Desert. If I'm saying
Yeah,
that
what does
correct.
it symbolize?
Geograph.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
It's a spiritual.
a deity, a shaman, or a spiritual figure. May have been used as an astronomical calendar to predict the seasons and moon movements.
Okay,
Interesting.
that is interesting.
That kind of makes sense with the head.
Yeah,
What
Northeast, southwest, or some shit.
sure.
what god is he? Is he like the god of seasons?
Driest place.
Interesting.
Man, that's crazy. That's really fucking old.
So it's not before Christ, but I don't know about any crop circles that are,
Sure.
because how long can you singe the land? Honestly,
I can't believe that it's still around. That the wind or... I mean, if it's the driest place on Earth, I guess it doesn't rain, but...
Fair.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting. I like that,
That's crazy. I'm gonna definitely look into this later on. That's crazy.
I've been hearing a lot more conspiracies about the Roman Catholic Church not being really like the same belief systems that they used to be. And so that like they're like changing and they're accepting other deities into the St. Peter's Basilica. So like, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know what dragged me into that wormhole, but it was an interesting one.
That's pretty fucking
Thank you for
fascinating.
bringing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Oh, dude, number 4. Yeah, dude, that
Number
one's
4?
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Ain't no way. I heard bears were fast.
I
I
think
mean,
so
we
too.
watched that video. They were moving.
Yeah.
That looks slow motion in the end.
It's a good
Just
thing
like
the bear
right
got
here.
distracted.
Mhm.
Where are you running? Like, where are you running from a bear?
You don't run up a tree.
Don't run up a tree.
You can't
That's
run up a
true.
tree. I don't know if I would run into a river, right? Run into a body of water. I don't think I'm winning in water.
We have a lot of bear
I don't know.
content.
Yeah. That's the end of my bear
I
content,
think I'm
actually.
done. Like, even if you run towards like your car or something,
Right.
If you don't lock your doors, the bears can like reach their paws into your car handle and open your doors and stuff.
They don't. Oh, okay. They're
Yeah.
just going to break your glass. They're just going to break
I mean, but they can open the door too. We're
Last,
notorious for
last
that.
one to satisfy the bear content.
You bet. No. Come on.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, this was crazy.
Lord.
Jesus Christ. You really
This
want
was-
us to descend.
No, this movie was the best.
Man.
Oh Lord.
We still didn't get a Emmy.
I know, he definitely should have got one for this movie.
Dude,
Or an
there's-
Oscar. That's what it is.
Bro, he like tried faking that he was dead.
Yeah, it's so fucking brutal.
I don't know what I would do in this situation though.
I wouldn't do that.
Man. Oh hell no.
I remember this part that he just like thumps him on the ground.
Did he survive this?
Yeah, it's like a true story. It's all
That's
based
crazy.
on this guy that survived. getting like outcasted by his whole crew.
Man, this is
Man,
a
you
lot.
you just
Jesus Christ.
and then the bear falls on him, by the way.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know
that was
how
a
he
lot.
didn't win a single award for that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, he may have won one, but it wasn't an Oscar. I don't think.
You know, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do in the woods with a bear, bro. I'd be screwed.
I think your only option is to get into a vehicle and drive it away, or get on a bike, or that's really your only option if the bear's really looking you up and down, because
Sure.
there's no way you're gonna. Bear hunting seems so dangerous, you
I
know.
agree.
Like, I don't know what you do, man.
You gotta lock them doors too. You gotta make sure you lock the doors. That is the pitfall.
You think that like these bears are outthinking you so hard that they're gonna open up your car door?
They
And that
open
seems
doors. That's like their thing. They open doors.
well. So do fucking
Yeah.
raccoons, but nobody's calling them smart.
Nah, bears do know how to open car doors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really?
that's true.
That's their thing. Like you try and get away from them, and you get in your car, then they open the door. Could you imagine?
No, I really couldn't. I would only have pure fear. You know.
It's like that's not no average bear. It's fucking Yogi Bear. God damn it.
You got any animal clips, Kahaya?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Well, there's the last one is number 4.
But
That one.
You guys are you interested in watching the trailer for the new Jurassic Park after this?
Yeah, I would
Ooh,
love to.
what?
I would love to. Yeah.
I just seen that come out yesterday.
Is it like what's the name of it? It's
I think
some
Rebirth?
Sure.
Something like
It's
that.
It's got a stupid name.
Oh, my girlfriend was showing me this.
Yeah.
Did it just snatch her goggles?
Imagine being a kid and seeing that.
Damn.
I know.
Smack
I
the
am a surgeon.
Imagine this fish probably doesn't even have teeth. So like getting like trapped in its mouth probably felt like the weirdest thing.
Yeah. She still got a little nicked up though.
I honestly think that's from like you know how catfish have those spiked like mouth things?
Oh.
I think it's from that.
guess.
Those things don't look like they have teeth.
Yeah.
That literally just looks like the goggles scraped her eyelid or something
Mm-hmm.
when it was coming off. That would suck though.
Okay.
I mean, that's what you get for. I mean, that's kind of what you get for signing up for this job. The
Man.
responsibilities of.
That is the assumed risk. Yeah.
Or at least it's the aquarium's fault for not notifying or moving that fish before she came in.
I wonder how much she was making before that. For that.
Apparently, I don't know. How much would you want to
17
make?
an hour would be annoying.
17.
I'd be pissed off.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
At least 30 an hour, right?
That's aquarium
At
employee summed
least.
up.
Yeah.
17 an hour.
I go
Maybe some
for
benefits.
50. That's like
50?
playing of lions. Like I gotta go and clean lion shit out of the den.
And you also kind of have to be in a you're literally entering a tank where you're just gonna die. You like unless you get out
Yeah.
within 3 minutes, right?
I'd need to get paid as much as a marine biologist.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Universal, don't copyright us.
Oh, we're fucked.
Oh yeah.
You know, it still like makes me think that there might be like a megalodon out there just in the like deep Mariana Trench.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
The dumb theory on that was there's not enough food. But I will say, literally last night I had a dream that my girlfriend got taken away by a kraken. She was trying to get a picture of it.
Yeah.
At like a zoo or some shit. I don't know. It's a dream. So it was like, was it the zoo or was it my room? I don't know.
Yeah.
But she was in front of glass and like this like fucking squid is like fucking breaking the glass and it grabs her. I'm like, yo, you need to leave. You're not gonna be able to get out of that
Right.
octopus grip.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I need to get a picture from my dad and my grandpa.
Yeah, sure.
And then it just fucking drags her in the water.
Sure.
I'm like, you dumbass.
Sure. Yeah.
I tried to save her. Couldn't do it. I tried. It was
Man.
unfortunate.
You know, I've been there's this YouTube channel that only makes content like that. Like, you know, I wonder if I could actually find it real
Like
quick.
dream content or
Kinda. It's only man, I wonder if it's gonna show me.
Ashley's concerned in the comments.
Is she? Yeah.
How are the comments looking, by the way? Are they
We got one comment from Ashley saying,
Nice, nice.
Cool, man. It's not gonna recommend it to me, of course, in this moment. But
You want to hear some cringe shit?
yeah, let's hear it.
I heard or I seen a tweet, and it was saying that Aiden Ross would be paying people to be on his GTA 6 role-playing server
what?
as if they're working a real job.
Oh no.
And I was
really?
like, how much are they paying?
That's hilarious.
Oh man.
But you have to be streaming, though, too, the entire time you're obviously role-playing.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
I can't
Okay.
do it.
Yeah, I can't find
Just
it.
to role play. I mean, unless I role play as myself.
I don't know, 8 hours remote work, and then you're out for the day. You're like, all right, I'm done with my remote work of being a
Yeah,
barista in this server.
The future of gaming.
But if you're in a GTA roleplay server, that place is just getting held up every day, man.
It'd be cool if it was like a VR game. But I wouldn't want to sit down and have goggles. I'd like to be in the game. Like in a different reality. That'd be fun.
Immersive.
Yeah. Is this it?
Yeah, this is it, man. And you know, I don't know if I've ever brought this content.
I don't think you have.
Man, this stuff is really tough.
Oh, I have seen his content before, at least the plain one.
Yeah.
Where there's a big Grim Reaper. Man, he
This
just
is
loves putting the fear
Dream
of
content.
like disaster.
I know.
A life raft in the middle of the ocean.
This is like Life of Pi shit.
God, he's probably on Unreal Engine.
Do you have?
It
do you
does
ever,
look like that. Why is he rubbing his hands like that? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no.
This does look like a nightmare fueled video.
This was my dream.
I don't know what would be scarier, getting lifted 100 feet in the air, or like getting sunk.
I think getting lifted and then being sunk. Or this. That's pretty fearful.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
no.
I would
Getting tipped over.
hate this. Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Bro. Looks like a BMW M3 competition.
God,
Yeah,
and
no.
that's how it ends.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit gets under my skin, that's for sure.
That is nightmare fuel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
That was the dream.
That was your dream?
That was the dream.
I've had some pretty scary nightmares. How bad are your nightmares?
My nightmares are real short.
Okay.
I don't really have long nightmares.
Okay.
I think the longest nightmare I've had which was when I was a kid and I was scared of Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting
Yeah.
chased by some monster from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And I had the dog, Scooby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scooby-Doo, bruh,
Yeah.
with me. And we're running through aisles in this grocery store.
Sure.
And it, in that dream, it felt like I was running for 30 minutes or something crazy.
Yeah.
But I was in elementary school, so that's the longest scary dream I've ever had that I remember.
I had a nightmare that I was leaving some type of event, like school or something, and I got pulled aside by 2 or 3 people that were trying to rob me, and they were torturing my hands. They were yeah, I know. They were slashing up and putting they're just cutting up in my hands, and I had to run from them. And that was one of the longest fucking nightmares I've ever had. And I remember running away from them, and my hands are all tatted
Fucked up.
up and like
Dude, running in nightmares is like, it feels so slow too.
It
Yeah.
does. That's the
So-
worst
It's
part.
like you're
painful.
in slow motion, like 75% speed.
yeah. I will also tell you that 2 nights ago I had a dream that I was a Jedi and I was moving things with my
What?
mind. It was so, I'm telling you, I've never had such glee in a dream before of just like, just like like moving.
It's one of those things where you want to just go back to bed.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
seriously.
take me back. I wanna
Take
be
me
a Jedi.
back. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll go back
shit.
to bed. I'll restart the dream.
I honestly think that the reason why like all my nightmares end so quickly is because I start running and I'm like at 0.75 speed. Like I'm slow as shit because I'm usually
And then you
faster in
get
real
caught
life.
by the person chasing you.
I don't really ever get caught. It's like right before I get caught, I wake up type of deal.
Yeah.
It's usually what I get. But yeah, I run so slow in my dreams that like as soon as I start running, I'm slow. It like my brain's like this doesn't make sense, and as soon as like the dream doesn't make sense, and I like put logic into it, I wake up as well. It's like this isn't real. This is a dream, and then I wake up immediately.
You know how there's like a resting heart rate and then I guess like an active one?
Sure.
I wonder if when you're sleeping it like knows when to like get you out of the dream because your heart starts racing so fast or some shit like that.
That's what happened to me today. Like when I woke up, my heart was pounding. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Really?
It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had some pretty crazy dream like 3 or 2 weeks ago, but I don't really remember any of it.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
it was one of those where you like remember it for a day or two and you're like, holy shit, that
Yeah.
dream was crazy.
I had a dream like that this week as well, where it was like, man, this is a really great dream. I should start writing these down because these would make amazing stories. And I fucking don't remember it. I literally forgot it in the first hour after I woke up.
Damn.
I know, I feel like all my dreams are like raves and shit, and I just don't remember any of them.
It's crazy.
There was like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I was just having nightmares. And like my dream, every time I would go to bed, it was like the longest fucking episode of like, it felt like a horror movie. I was like reliving a horror movie every night. And it was just like, but then I got over it, thank the fucking Lord. And then I had my, my Jedi dreams
Jeez.
because I've been watching Star Wars with
Now
my
you're
girlfriend.
redeemed.
Yeah,
Do you
exactly.
watch a lot of
I'm
scary
saved
movies?
from I'm
The
saved
dark
from the dark side. What?
Do you watch a lot of scary movies or something?
I watched A Quiet Place. You know those movies? They're really good. The first one's really good, I thought. And the so I watched
Is that the newest one that you watched? Part 2 or something?
I watched the first one, I watched a little bit of part 2, and I watched the third one.
Yeah, there's a third one.
The third one's not
that
bad.
third one I just watched like not too long ago.
I thought the third one was good, but I hated the ending.
The ending was shit.
Retarded.
Yeah.
They go-
Why does she have to go?
Why do they have to go get pizza? It's so stupid. Never. It's good. It's so good until it's
so
not.
lost because I don't know. I haven't seen this movie.
The
So-
whole point of the movie is that she gets like diagnosed with cancer, but she doesn't know that at first. And then she wants to kind of go back home and then like get pizza with her family. And then by the end of the movie, obviously her family's dead because this whole alien apocalypse happened.
What the fuck?
And then she wants to go get pizza still, but her entire family's dead. So she still goes to the pizza shop and she dies in like the middle of the street because she like unplugs her fucking music player and then the music starts playing out loud. And that's how the aliens get you
Oh wow.
from not being quiet.
Yeah, and you need to know that the aliens can't see, but they can hear. So if you make any noise, that's why it's called Quiet Place. So if you make any noise, they'll run after you.
Interesting.
It's the first one was so good because like they start.
Yeah, like the second movie, I don't know if it's if it like fell off. It just didn't stick with me. I
And
didn't like this.
Why the fuck is Cillian Murphy in it?
Yeah.
That is one of his most I mean, I like him in
just
it.
because he's at the end of the first one, I think. That's
Oh, he's
why.
in the first one?
Yeah, I think he's at the end of the first one.
I don't think so.
They just completely add him in the
Yes.
second one.
Yes. He's never in the first one.
I gotta Google that.
Yeah.
He really wasn't in the first one?
He was not in the first one, no. Not even a touch.
Yeah, you're right. They add him in because at the baseball game, they like...
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is some bullshit how they add him in.
Mm-hmm. But I will say, the first Quiet Place... Can we watch a trailer real quick? Just to give you...
You've never watched A Quiet Place, Kahaya?
Never. I'm so lost.
Yeah, I think you gotta just do a new tab.
I will say, if that was me and my phone got unplugged or something...
Yeah. Oh, I gotta minimize.
Go ahead. What's your point, Kyle?
Yeah, if I was in that show and my phone got unplugged or something, I'm chucking it 20 feet.
Yeah?
Throwing it.
Bluetooth got disconnected from your AirPods, so the music started playing out loud.
It would...
Chucking that phone.
I think A Quiet Place really changed my brain and how, like, I make so much noise every day that it really changed my thought on how... Yeah.
2018 one.
It's so good. That was really crazy, yeah. I have another movie.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to be haunted. I'm going to be having nightmares by the time this episode ends,
instead
too.
of being haunted, just watch the movie, and then you could see the good guys win.
Yeah.
That's why there's a part 2.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really good. And I liked it a lot.
Very
And it wasn't a horror movie. That's like it wasn't horror, I didn't think.
But
Yeah.
I think it's just alien genre. It just has to be its own category. Like, you could call it horror, but that's because there's like jump scares, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But alien is a category of its own.
Oh my god, for sure. Did you have because there's another here, I'm just gonna show this real quick. Because there's another this one's so crazy. It seems like another version of this type of video. Or another version of this type of movie.
Oh, snap. Home invasion. Is this part of your home invasion content?
Yes, actually.
What incarnation? Avatar?
My TV started looking like that. I'm running out of the
Oh
build.
my god.
Me too.
Like Stranger Things.
What the heck?
This movie apparently already came out, but like it looks so fucking good.
Just lock yourself in, woman.
Giving me Cloverfield vibes. What the fuck?
You know, I've never seen Cloverfield. Is it good?
You didn't see the 10 Cloverfield Lane ever?
Oh my god, this is freaking me out. You got someone in the comments. Mr. Rockley himself from the Hidden Leaf Village.
Hello,
saying,
Mr. Ruckley.
Cool. That's
the
dope.
aliens have cleavers as weapons. Is that a true statement?
I don't know. Is that true?
I mean, it looked like it in the video. God damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Scary shit.
I really want to see this movie. You know, I hope that our commenters don't, ruin anything. But I haven't seen this movie yet, but I think the trailer looks good. It looks like in the same genre of Quiet Place. But yeah.
You know what I think we have different, or what society has different about aliens?
What has wrong, you mean?
Yeah, what they have wrong.
Sure.
I think when they come, they're gonna come through like a fucking black hole and be looking like space whales. They won't be looking like Darth Maul
Yeah.
Fair.
or like green, big-eyed dudes.
You know, if I had to theorize on I don't think we would actually be able to see the aliens. I think they would just come to our form. I don't think they would actually come as their own form.
That's true. They could have evolved with more senses, and that could just have been.
Yeah, I mean, they could be fucking dimensional beings, beyond our dimension, I think they wouldn't, I don't think they would come in their original form. Unless they were going to come like A Quiet Place and come to exterminate us.
Damn.
Because in A Quiet Place, they distribute those aliens as a exterminator, right? That's how I interpret the movie.
Yeah, there's no leader. It's like all a hive.
Yeah, exactly. Their only purpose is to kill, so it's really just feels like an extermination event. Instead of like Independence Day, where they're just like blowing up cities, they're just like sweeping cities to kill everybody with these animals.
What do you think the reasoning would be for us to go to a different planet and kill all of them?
To harvest raw materials, to harvest ore, to have a whole... I'm going to tell you, some real estate on another planet sounds really nice.
I feel like they wouldn't even have to differ that much for us to go over to a whole different planet to like exterminate them and take over that planet.
Like, we do that enough here, like we go into...
Yeah.
Like, as Americans...
I don't even feel like we would have that many differences. We would just want it for the planet itself.
Yeah, I think as soon as we see the planet, we're going to want to claim it. Like, Elon damn near already claimed Mars. He's already the king of Mars, and like he's never been there. That's just crazy. What about the people living on Mars?
Yeah.
I still don't understand how he schemed all those people from like getting money from them, and then saying that he was going to pay them back with imaginary money.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
He like bought Twitter
on
a loan with borrowed money. Because he said that he was going to pay Twitter off with Tesla shares, but the future of Tesla shares. So when they were going to be projected to be worth so much, then he was going to buy Twitter. But he already like bought it before the loan went through.
Okay.
If you get what I'm saying.
I thought it was
he
always...
borrowed it. He borrowed a bunch of money from different people to buy Twitter.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen like people work through banks and do that. Like they buy things with their loans on, with the money that they've borrowed on stocks, and like they have it like set up to where the banks have it set up to where if the stock falls to this low point,
to
like,
that
let's
margin.
say it dips like 50%, they'll sell off like their part of the stock that they need to cover the loan. And I feel like that's a reason why if like a popular stock falls so low and like, a lot of billionaires or millionaires have bought so much stuff and they're trying to avoid taxes that if the stock falls low enough, it'll trigger like a big sell-off to a lot of shares will sell, and then that'll lead to like a bubble, essentially like a bubble, like big dip. I don't know.
Still waiting for Nancy Pelosi to get arrested for insider trading.
I feel it.
Crossing my fingers because I know it's a thing.
I definitely know it's a thing too for half of them.
Who doesn't know it's a thing in America, bro? Like,
yeah.
That shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she pulled out of Nvidia before it dipped.
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
I think she's the reason why it dipped.
Yeah.
You think so? Well, Nvidia...
I mean, they say DeepSeek and all that, but how'd she know about that a week before it came out?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. But, I mean...
unless she insider trade... Oh.
Also, this bullshit about TikTok being bought is... I fucking hate it.
Do you think that was real? Do you think... Because, like...
I don't think it's being paused right now.
It's not paused.
Yeah, TikTok hasn't been bought out by anyone.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant the usage of the app.
No. It was momentarily.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, that was like, it had downtime for like fucking 6 hours.
I know.
And they're like, yeah, let's just put it back on.
Cynthia was freaking out. I was like,
I know, my
don't
girlfriend
even stress
too.
about it.
Yeah.
It will literally be on in the next 24 hours.
It's the freedom of speech, though. That was the funniest one to me. And you know, I get it. If YouTube was going down, I would be upset too. But like, I don't know, man. It's
I understand people genuinely do use it as a Google.
yeah.
Yeah, or
like,
shopping, or
Because if you're a visual learner, you're not gonna Google shit. You're gonna be on TikTok looking up short form content of the best way to do something.
How to fold stuff, how to cook a certain item, how to like
recipes,
how to take apart your fucking blinds. Yeah.
Yeah, they have every type of like tip and advice on that app, but I will not install it. Well, I have it installed, but that's for Oruga's sake.
for sure.
I will not watch shit on it.
Yeah.
I'm a YouTube guy.
Has commented and said best podcast on earth, and she clowned YouTube Shorts as well.
Agreed. We're just
It happens.
based. We're based.
It happens. You know, I don't even think we can go live on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Can we? Until we have like a certain amount of likes or something? I can't remember.
Followers, I think you need 500. We got 32.
Hey, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Slow but surely. If we want to go live on TikTok, we would.
Yeah, just go follow us on TikTok, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Our
Because
4
like,
viewers.
We're not fans.
Yeah, it happens.
Jesus Louises. Oh, yeah, at least we have 4 and not 0.
I know.
I
know.
think,
Happy with
in
that.
my opinion, TikTok is just doom scrolling on adrenaline.
I was telling Preston this the other day, like, fuck it, might as well make 4-second videos or like 10-second videos on TikTok just to like appeal to the doom scrollers, because people literally just like swipe.
Yeah.
So if you're there for
Swiping
literally
like,
a
swiping
second,
like, you know, people do that because they used to do that on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Now they do it on TikTok where they just swipe and double tap, swipe and double
Yeah.
tap. They do that
Yeah.
to everything.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is weird. It is weird.
You can't do that with, I mean, you can do that with YouTube Shorts, but I'm not going through YouTube videos being like, oh, I'm going to like every single video I fucking watch.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You know, I feel like we're a little laggy right now.
I'm feeling it too.
I'm curious if we should like. Yeah,
I mean, it's saying.
I see the lagginess on your phone too. It's really bad on your phone.
But my phone's OD. Like, my phone has an auto clicker on.
I mean, turn
why.
off the auto clicker because I still
Alright.
think that.
Let's see the stream.
I know.
Let's
Because-
check on the health of.
Yeah, we're just gonna take a little break for a moment just to like.
You wanna click,
recalibrate things.
Maybe you can click the audio or not audio, the commercial.
I'm gonna stop streaming on.
I don't think you should stop streaming, honestly.
Why? I was gonna stop streaming on the. On
Twitch?
Twitch, yeah.
I think it's fine. I'm not gonna
we
lie.
are laggy right now.
Oh snap!
Yeah, I think we're really laggy, bro. Yeah, it's really bad.
Technical difficulties.
It's really bad. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna stop doing
How
it
are
there.
we so laggy?
It just happens. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I'm gonna stop recording there.
Dang it, Ashley! You didn't say anything earlier.
You gonna blame
laggy.
her?
Super laggy.
Yeah. You're supposed to be our #1 supporter.
Start recording. All right. I don't know if that's gonna help it at all because like it's pretty bad right now.
That's
so,
crazy.
It
yeah.
is like paused.
What can we
basically
do?
on my
I think we
device.
should just stop here and then I'll like recalibrate my Wi-Fi and we'll like
maybe have 87.5.
yeah.
How
I
is
think
it
we
that
should.
laggy?
I think we should stop here. I don't know. I didn't pay my Wi-Fi bill.
It could be like shorting you megabytes.
Yeah, they're like, we're just not gonna give the same output anymore.
Can you jack up your FPS on here?
No,
I don't think
Man.
that's the issue.
I don't think that's the issue either. I think it's these things connecting to the Wi-Fi. Do you know what I mean?
And the Wi-Fi's lagging.
Yeah.
Man,
I think it's
rest
that.
in peace.
All right, here,
RIP.
stop recording.
All right, I'm gonna stop